All right, thanks, guys. Sergei Koff takes on Yevgeny Ilyukin, 4:30 p.m. Eastern start time in the Russian Liga Pro table tennis organization. Koff is 2-0 in his last couple of matchups, 5-1 straight up in his last six. Meanwhile, Ilyukin on the other side, loser of his last six straight matches, shut out in 3 out of those 6. I like Koff in this matchup here. Give me Sergei Koff getting the job done for some moneyline cash. And before we go ahead and move on, just want to take a quick timeout and welcome you to the show. Got some lines and personal leans out for Friday's Russian Liga Pro table tennis action here. Happy Friday to you. The weekend is finally here, although, these days, who knows what day it is, but yeah, it is in fact Friday. And the weekend is finally here. Now, guys, before we go ahead and move on, just got to quickly remind you to check me out on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage, where we do daily premium sports picks on that website, beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. Yes, we are still live. We are still active on that site. We did not take a day off after the shutdown. I know that the media and a lot of folks want to tell you that there's no sports going on. That couldn't be further from the truth. There's sports going on all over the globe right now. You just have to pick the right spots and find it. I know Bovada.com is offering a lot of wagers. FoxBet in Pennsylvania. There's some books in New Jersey. Online, of course. All of this is done online. But guys, there are plenty of sports going on in the world. So do not believe the hype. There's a lot of things to bet on out there. And like I said, we did not take a day off. We're still going strong on Patreon. We have over 600 members currently active on that site. We have a bunch of different memberships, tiers, and packages that you can subscribe to. Now, we did go just 2-2 yesterday on that site, good for 50%. But we are currently 10-6 with a push in our last 17 board member tier package plays on that site. And the good news is this, we have another board member tier package play going off today. Guys, now is not the time to just sit back and not be active. You definitely, you want to continue to pursue your hobbies, and you certainly don't have to bet like you used to. But don't believe the hype. There's plenty of action out there. And guys, normal U.S. American sports are not coming back for a really long time. Okay, I know you're going to say, I'm just going to take some time off. It's going to be like 4 months from now. So keep that in mind. If you want to continue to take a break, that's cool with me. No harm, no foul. That's probably a little bit better for you on your bankroll. But if you want some action, there's plenty of action to be had. Check me out, patreon.com/BrockPage. Link for that site is in the description section below. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dive into some more action here. Russian Liga Pro table tennis all starts Eastern Standard Time. And on deck, we've got Alexei taking on Yuri Mercusian, 4:30 Eastern start. Now, Yanishev's been pretty dominant as of late, winning 6 out of his last 7 straight matches. Yuri Mercusian on the other side has dropped 3 out of his last 4, including a 3-0 shutout at the hands of Yanishev. I think Alexei might be a little bit too strong here. Give me Alexei Yanishev winning that one outright. Next contest, Sergei Koff once again, but this time he'll be facing Stanislav in a 5 o'clock Eastern start time. Bykov's lost his last 3 straight and 5 out of his last 6. Bykov's also lost his last 3 head-to-head matchups with Sergei Koff. And speaking of Sergei, he's garnered himself some recent victories over the likes of Igor Smirnoff and Yevgeny Ilyukin. I like Koff in this matchup here. Give me Sergei Koff winning this one straight up. All right, next matchup I have for you, it is going to be Dmitry Rocco versus Alexei Yanishev. 5 o'clock Eastern start. Rocco's dropped 3 out of his last 4, and he was shut out in all 3 of those defeats. More specifically, one of those shutout defeats came at the hands of Alexei Yanishev, who once again is 6-1 straight up in his last 7, with 2 shutout victories during that stretch. I like Yanishev in this contest here. Give me Alexei winning this one outright for some moneyline cash. All right, next matchup I have for you. It is going to be Yevgeny Ilyukin battling off against Igor Smirnoff, 5:30 Eastern start time. Smirnoff has won 2 out of his last 3 matches and is 5-2 straight up in his last 7, with marquee wins over the likes of Shagarov, Magkov, and Ilyukin twice during that smattering of games. Ilyukin on the other side has once again lost his last 6 straight matchups. I like Smirnoff getting the job done in this spot here. Cannot back Ilyukin in this one. Give me Igor Smirnoff winning this one outright for some money line cash. All right, next contest, Yuri Mercusian taking on Vitaly Vasilevsky, 5:30 Eastern start time. Vasilevsky's lost his last 3 straight and 5 out of his last 7. Mercusian on the other side has been victorious in his last 2 head-to-head meetings with Vitaly Vasilevsky. Yuri Mercusian has also garnered himself a solid 3-2 victory over Dmitry Rocco just yesterday. I like Yuri in this contest here. Give me Yuri Mercusian winning this one outright. Next matchup, Vitaly Vasilevsky right back on the table, taking on Alexei Yanishev. 6 o'clock Eastern start time. Yanishev is the clear-cut favorite in this one. 2-0 straight up in his last 2 head-to-head matchups with Vasilevsky. No real need to continue to elaborate any further on this one. I like Alexei Yanishev getting the job done for some money line cash. All right, next battle. It is going to be Igor Smirnoff versus Sergei Magkov. 6 o'clock start time. Both men playing some elite table tennis right now. Very good stretch for both of these competitors. 5-2 straight up in their last 7 matches, respectively. That said, though, Smirnoff holds the edge in head-to-head competition, going 2-0 in their last couple of head-to-head matchups. I got to give the slight edge to Igor. Give me Smirnoff winning this one straight up in a competitive one. All right, next matchup. It is going to be Stanislav Bykov taking on Yevgeny Ilyukin, 6:30 Eastern start time. Bykov has a marquee victory over the likes of Igor Smirnoff, and you guessed it, Yevgeny Ilyukin within his last several matchups. Ilyukin on the other side, once again, is ice cold right now, losing his last 6 straight. I like Bykov in this matchup here. Give me Stanislav Bykov getting the job done for some money line cash. All right, next and final matchup for the show. It is going to be Dmitry Rocco taking on Yuri Mercusian, 6:30 Eastern start time. Mercusian beat Rocco 3-2 in their prior head-to-head matchup. He's also garnered a nice victory over the likes of Vitaly Vasilevsky. Rocco on the other side, loser of 3 out of his last 4. He's also just 2-5 straight up in his last 7, being shut out in his last 3 straight defeats. I like Mercusian winning this matchup here. Give me Yuri Mercusian getting the W in this match. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on Patreon. But most importantly, guys, I got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. Happy Friday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.